Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Shiren the Wanderer. I'm your Game Master Darius. I'm pretty screwed. Will not lie. Because this place is rough. I don't have anything that I can really do. I have jars of healing that have no more healing. Alright. I'm punching a rhino. That is somehow working. That's another rhino. You know what? Dealing with these guys is a lot better than dealing with the Death Reapers, so... Remove a curse from one item. You know what? Sure. That allows me to take back out my knockback staff. I really could have No. Alright. For some reason my brain was thinking like, oh, maybe I could put down the knockback staff and then... That's a dragon. Pain sharing. Okay. I wasn't super dead before. Restorative herb. This, eat it with many hit points. You know what? Save scum time. Just in cases. You never know what's gonna happen, right? I want to see what's up here. Plains of the Sun. This is the Plains of the Sun? Seems a little desolate to me. Hey, Shiren, this way. What's that ahead? Could it be the Golden City? Let's find out. Uh-huh. Hey, Shiren, there's something written here. See if you can make it out. Amteka, the Golden City. This city is rich in the brightest gold, bathed in the light of the sacred bird. It is also very ruined. On the night of the 300th moon, an evil creature that ate gold suddenly appeared. The golden condor was bound by the cords of hell. Bereft of protection from the sacred bird, the city was dealt a catastrophic blow. Actually, can I can't restore HP while I'm here. I have to use my restorative herb if I want to heal. Okay, now, this can be advantageous if there's something that's going to murder me. Which there's a good chance there's something going to murder me. This is Amteka, the Golden City. The city was built atop this mount, protected by the guardian deity Riva and the Golden Condor. Yep, that is in fact a bird. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do right now. I read the things. Oh, go down here. We now fall together with our city. May the creature glutted on our gold die as well. In some distant future, should someone gaze upon this, he shall be the chosen one from across the valley and the 3 protective barriers. That's me. May he hear our plea, set free the golden condor. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Another one? Golden Condor awaits you in the waterfall cavern beyond the Rainbow's End. Is there another stage? The Golden Condor shall be freed when the cords that bind it are severed, but only once the creature therein has died can they be severed. Well, that was a long time ago, right? I'm sure that creature's dead by now. Cool Pup, you have a very fine sense of not being able to read destiny, as it were. Rainbow's End. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure the creature we're gonna fight is gonna be a bitch and not be able to do a damn thing to us. This place gives me the creeps. Count on you, buddy. Okay. This might be a problem. For one... Alright, mages... I mean, that's hilarious. Fell to level 23. Oh! Oh! We have a problem. We have such a problem. Alright. Would you... cease? I'm not sure how the hell I'm supposed to be able to win this. They're all just throwing one another. Which, mind you, is hilarious. Are you affected by that? Apparently that missed. Oh! It takes all the damage I would take. What? Okay. It's a dumb idea, but it's an idea. Let's see if this even works. Alright, first and foremost, I need to be able to hit it with my, Alright. You're within range. What do you mean it fell to the ground? Oh, it's one of those stupid things, isn't it? That is such a BS way of doing it. Alright. Now we use the restorative because I'm literally at 1 HP. Oh. Alright. How the hell do I survive this? I don't think I'm surviving this because I think all of my shit just got thrown off of my person. I mean, I can do one of these. I can switch. Okay. God damn. Alright, so the sooner that I inflict it with my capabilities, the better. That is not within line of sight. Of course... Nope, now I'm a rice ball. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to be able to do this with what I've got in hand. I've got basically nothing in hand. Like, again, this is it. Actually, wait. Maybe I have more of an advantage than I think I do. Because I can do this. And just keep them back for a little bit. Okay. That's great. What happens if I throw one of these at you? Okay. You know, what I should really do is probably use this damn thing to... Not that it's going to help much. Greatly upgraded. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that helped a lot. Alright. Saves come for the win. So, I was initially just trying to find something to restore my health, because I feel like if I could at the least just take that additional bit of damage, then maybe I stand a chance against the frickin' insect thing. But honestly, I see no other option. And honestly, I don't want to try to make this climb again. It is supposedly... Oh, yep, there it is. It is supposedly a cheat for infinite health. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Ow. Alright. Yep. And it pains me to do this, if only because I've come up all this way and gotten so far. Only for this shit to happen. But also this gives a better understanding, I suppose, of just how much HP this guy has. He's taken over 200 damage at this point. 250-ish. They really don't like that skull wraith, do they? Yeah, it's still 250-ish. And now they're just throwing me around like a goddamn ragdoll. At this point, I'm just going to try to get rid of these tiger ohohols. Oohohols, rather. Oh boy. And now is the stronger one. And now is the stronger one. Something like 400 damage. Yeah, no, I don't think... Thinking about it, there is equipment in this game to make it so as you can basically instantaneously kill it by turning it into a weaker monster and then killing it, or just straight up killing it. But 400 some odd damage. Yeah, no, I suddenly don't regret using the freaking 999 HP. Shiren, look there! The plains of the sun! That's the Golden Condor. The legends were true. Oh, I almost forgot. Make a wish, make a wish. I hope my bedwetting goes away. Master, is that? It's so beautiful. Master, we're all making a wish. We'd better hurry. A wish? Okay. A wish. A wish. Can't think of anything. Saruyama, give me something. Yes, Master. Not that. The Golden Condor. Wow, look at that. Did my eyes deceive me? I'm not very sure. Ah yes, the legends. Let's make a wish then. We'd better hurry before the condor flies away. My grandpa always be happy and healthy. If I could only live to see this girl become a bride. May all my friends live life to the fullest. With laughter and tears and perhaps a little love as well. And that was Shiren the Wanderer. The first of Shiren, the second of Mystery Dungeon, by name anyways. I do like this game. It does kind of have that same problem that I had with the first Torneko game, Torneko's Great Adventure, in that it is just one huge ass dungeon that is such a pain in the ass to get through in the lighter parts. It would be a lot of trial and error to get through like the first 20 some odd levels, but I managed to do that fairly well. It is quite literally the last like 10 levels that are utter BS, from monsters that slap you for a good quarter of your HP, monsters that will hit you twice for half of your HP, weird placements of traps. In the case of the first time I tried to play this like months ago, I stepped into Table Mountain, part of the yawning. I stepped into Table Mountain, full health. There were like 2 or 3 monsters around me, and there was a trap immediately to my south, and it was like the only way I could possibly walk. So I stepped south. I ran into a bomb that lowered me to 1 HP. and then the monsters pummeled me. This is quite literally a game where you have to be so goddamn lucky in order to get through the final 10 levels. Not to mention having to be able to, having the resources to defeat the final boss. Which, oh god. just oh god. Why? Ah, 400 HP. Even if I would have needed to stay and murder everything on the final 10 levels to get leveled up to a point where I could theoretically, comfortably, maybe have enough HP to deal with that situation. But the problem is that you're also spending resources on those final levels to get to that point so that you might be able to face off against them. And quite literally, it feels like the only things that you can do in order to take out the tainted insect were to do the cheese of throw a meat at it of a weak monster, or do the cheese of finding that one scroll in existence in the game that obliterates that monster. And I was... Oh, pardon me, I'm so tired. That's what I get for recording so late. And I know that my luck is one of those kinds of lucks where it's like going to be a 1 in a million thing where that was going to happen. There's more to Kabami Village. More new dungeons to explore. Lots to look forward to. That sleepless armband had to have saved me at least once or twice, right? Right? Saving the travel journal. Do not power off. To quit the game, go to the main menu, then turn power off. And of course, this is what would happen should you perish. You would return to Canyon Hamlet. Oh, I do have my full inventory though. That's awesome. Yeah. You return to the Canyon Hamlet, and you would have to start all over again from level 1, which is not necessarily a bad thing. That is how the formula of the game series goes. But I really do think that Torneko The Last Hope is where the Mystery Dungeon series, for me anyways, had became more tolerable to do. And is in fact kind of that mainstay of a Mystery Dungeon game for me, simply by virtue of how well it was done. The characters are likable, the dungeons are, you know, separated, so it's not just one huge massive dungeon. And I see the appeal of doing the whole massive dungeon thing, but it is quite usually the last few levels of the mysterious dungeon that is just so balls-ass insanely difficult, where it doesn't feel like it is fair anymore. We're up to that point where you could feasibly go, oh, I just need to, use this for this thing, use that for that thing, use this tactic for that thing. By the end of the dungeon, at least in this, and again for the first Torneko game, it was very much, you're going to run into every single monster, and all the monster is going to do is hit you hard. In that last boss fight, too, I think that last boss fight has to be one of the more irritable ones in this, simply because, yes, the monster has a load of HP, but that was pretty much its thing. It hits you for like a third of your health and has a load of HP. I could have theoretically actually ended it with the pain splitting staff, and that could have been cool. But it was not just a straight up 1v1 fight. It was a fight against, 4 of those tiger uhohos, or whatever they're called, and a wraith mage. The wraith mage itself would have made the fight all sorts of intolerable. But those tigers constantly throwing you around the arena made it absolutely abysmal to try to play. Like, no. Nuh-uh. You play up the big bad insect monster thing at the final couple of steps through the place, and then instead of it being the big nasty bug thing that screws you over, it's the random ass monsters from like 2 or 3 floors ago, another monster that keeps on hitting me with a seal attack, and another one that just battering rams me into a goddamn wall every 5 seconds. It really does make it seem like the insect monster was not that much of a threat when I'm being tossed around the goddamn arena like a volleyball. It didn't feel like a fun fight. I felt like I could have maybe done something with a strategy with what I did have, but any strategy is thrown out the door the second when, oh, the Wraith has now immobilized you. Your only option is to die now. So it does not feel good. Like, maybe I would have found something in another separate playthrough where I would have gotten an armlet to prevent me from getting sealed, or an item I can use to do that. But alas, I was not going to want to run through the dungeon an entire other time after getting through like 25 levels, let alone getting to the final level. And again, there were side quests that you can do. One of the side quests was basically bringing your little brother on the ride with you through the dungeon, which apparently he's terrible at the start, but the further and further you get through the dungeon, he gets better and better. And when I say terrible, I mean he's hitting you with a 1 in 4 chance, and he's basically always asking for onigiri every other level of the dungeon, which nah. And there are other benefits that you could have gotten through multiple attempts through the game, or rather just through the dungeon itself, like saving the daughter would have unlocked some stuff, doing some stuff for the pottery maker. He would have been pretty cool. But all in all, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy this game for what it is, and it makes me fear doing other Shiren games because unlike Torneko, where it, splits up the dungeon into smaller dungeons, it, as far as I understand, keeps with the one single large dungeon thing. And that, ugh. It's one thing when it feels like that there's progress being made, and then you're getting slapped down, and it's like a little bit just like, oh, I wasted 20 minutes. It's another thing to have been playing for like 2 straight hours only to be slapped back down to level 1. That's my thing about the Mystery Dungeon games as a franchise, as a series, as a genre, in that I do like the roguelike sort of aspect to it, but not when each run can go for like 2 or 3 hours and be completely disemboweled by just a string of bad luck, or even just one bad move, like running out of charges in a staff, or not just knowing how many charges you have left in a staff. Swing, nothing happens. Well, there goes my turn, and then everything kills me. And again, I don't hate that, I just don't like it. There's a difference. If I hated it, I would not have played this game. But again, 30 levels isn't too bad. It's just that final stretch of like 5 levels was really egregious, and could have really been a bad time if I had been any less luckier. That said, I do suggest this game. It has its charm. If I had paid attention to any of the other characters, I'm pretty sure that they would have had a little bit more story to them, a little bit more oomph to give me as I go through this challenging game. And as a mystery dungeon, it is difficult once you get to a certain point. And I do want to play more Mystery Dungeon style games. It's just that the moment, not as intensely difficult as Shiren was. Solid 7 out of 10. This is very much a game that you're not meant to just beat within a 2 to 3 hour stint. It's very much something that you're supposed to spend maybe an entire day's worth of hours, maybe more, trying to master its systems, mastering what the monsters do, rinse, repeat, until you figure it out. And you're going to go back to level 1. You're going to lose all your gear. You're going to lose all your money. You're going to lose all your progress. But you will have made it just that much further every single run until you come to level 30. And then it's just gonna slap you back down again and again and again. Because, oh, you don't have the HP, you don't have the damage, you don't have all that, this, that, and the other thing. I do suggest giving Mystery Dungeon style games a try. A lot of people suggest the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, which I've owned, but I've never really played. But now that I've dipped my toes back into Mystery Dungeon as a franchise, I don't know. Maybe I'll play more Mystery Dungeon games. But yeah, 7 out of 10. I do highly suggest this game. It's just, you gotta have more patience than me to play through it. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series as much as I did enjoy playing it, even if I did have to absolutely completely cheese the final ending boss. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing. All that fun stuff helps out the channel, lets you know whenever the hell I've uploaded something, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days out of the week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a ton of links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, Stream Elements, all of it goes through either PayPal or credit/debit. It is rather secure. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel whenever I have the extra spare change. I really shouldn't have tried to go through this in one fell swoop. I really should have let myself die in a couple of runs, I swear. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next adventure. Take care. Cheers.